exciting. The Challenge Athletes Foundation provides support and opportunities for people with physical disabilities to participate in sports and to live an active lifestyle. This morning, we are highlighting a great athlete. His name is Miguel Jimenez-Vergara, and he joins us now with one and the only Bob Babbitt. Good morning to both of you.
Hi, Casey. How are you?
I'm doing well. Miguel, did I pronounce your name correctly?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Nailed it. Tell us about your story. It's very inspiring. I've been just reading through the notes that I was provided. There's more to it than what's on this piece of paper. So where do you start when people ask you that question is, who are you?
We could go all the way back to the beginning. And I was born in Colombia, actually. And I was adopted when I was 3 years old by a dual citizen. So my mom had a Colombian citizenship and an American citizenship. She came back to Colombia to adopt me. And I mean, from there, because she was adopting, she already had all these things set up for me. She knew I was going to get into adaptive sports. She knew I was going to go to like a certain school and these things. So she had all these things lined up for me. But it was just like, when you adopt a kid, the financial burden that you incur is incredible. And when I came here, like, we had all these things to do, but it was kind of tough on money. And that's like where CAF came in. Was at 6 years old, I was 4 or 5 sports deep, and I just needed to get places, to get to our national championships, to get equipment. Hand cycle, yeah. And all these things. And like, that's kind of where, I guess, the beginning of it, where it starts. And from there on, it's just been like trial and error and chasing my dreams.
When you see a young man who's born basically missing both legs all the way up to the hip, and a lot of people wouldn't think, oh, athlete. Well, here's a kid who broke every high school record in the state of New Jersey. 100, 200, 400, 800, shot put, discus. Still holds those records, and he's gone 122 for the marathon. I mean, just take that in, 122 for the marathon. The goal, what's this right here? That's the logo for the Paralympics. We're talking 2028. That he's hoping to go to LA 2028. He's been at the Chula Vista Training Center since 2022. And to see a young man who we started helping when he was 6 years old.
19 years.
19 years of his life. He's been part of our family, and I just love that. You should look at that photo. This kid is very, very special. He's ranked #2 in the U.S. He just broke the 1500 national record. 6th in the marathon around the world?
Yeah, so in 2024, when I did the hour 22, that put me 6th in the world in the marathon.
And they have a thing called the World Marathon Majors, which is Boston, New York, all these marathons around the world. And he's doing his first one at Boston coming up in April. So
I mean, you have a heck of a career, and it's just getting started, my friend.
It's really cool to see how much it's skyrocketed. Like, I took a chance on my dreams 4 years ago now in 22 when I moved out here. Like, I put everything I knew aside for my sport, and to see 4 years now, it's finally paying off. I'm now getting the professional invites. I'm now ranked where I feel like I should be.
Well, you're living proof that anything is possible.
Exactly.
Talk to San Diego and tell San Diego why it's important to chase your dreams.
Because if not, you live with regret. And that's terrible. That's terrible. You either chase it and enjoy the way to chasing whatever your dream is. You enjoy each training session, each trip, each flat tire that you get on the road, like learning to enjoy those things. It just makes the entire journey so much more satisfying and fulfilling than not having anything to go towards.
So what's next on the list? Because I know you have a whole set of goals.
New York Marathon, November 2nd. And then
training camp before, though.
Yeah. So
altitude.
Yeah, I'm doing a month of elevation training in Colorado. Yeah. So all of October, I'll be up in the mountains.
What do you do in your free time? Train?
I'm working on my brand, so I coach, and I want to help grow the sport of wheelchair racing. Bob and I were just talking where like our numbers have kind of been going down, and I think it's a lack of access to knowledge and equipment, and so I've worked a lot to try to teach people about our sport and educate people on the sport. So I think that's very important. It's my career in the sport and my career outside the sport.
Awesome.
He's done so much as a spokesperson for CAF and for the sport, and just seeing where he's come from, you think about where he came from Colombia, being adopted, coming to this country really with nothing, and where he's at now and what's in front of him is really, really cool. If you Nike just did a new Just Do It commercial, and they showcase Hunter Woodhall, who's been on the show, and they showcase Tara Davis, who's been with us as well. And just the fact that our athletes are being showcased nationally and through you guys. It's
yeah,
been
well,
wonderful.
it's incredible. And thank you so much for
Thank
sharing your
you.
journey
Of
with
course.
us. And it's, like I said, your career's just getting started.
Thank
is.
you. I
All right,
appreciate it.
Bob,
Thank you,
thank you as
Casey.
always.
You're the best.
Thanks,
Have a
Bob.
great rest of your
Yeah, of
weekend.
course.